Well, hi, this is Chase, obviously, and in this video I'm going to show you how to download the customizable PDF, which you can use as a handout, physically handout to people, and you can also send it out as an email individually. I would say I would not blast it to a bunch of people that may not be expecting it. So anyway, here is this information relative to the PDF. And you'll see the link at the end. You may see it in other areas on this Facebook page, or someone may have emailed it to you or sent it to you. That's fine. Anyone can use it. There's no issue with that. So what you'll do is click on it. Now, since I'm already logged into my Google account, I'm going to show you how it happens if you maybe are clicking on the link and you're not logged into your Google account and such. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to open it in a incognito window, meaning it's just going to be kind of the normal experience you might have as well. So let me move that over. Okay. So what you're seeing now is my master version. You can't change it. So you can click in here and you're trying to type. Nothing's going to happen because you can only view. And I'm not going to give you access to modify this account because I'm the account owner. So what you're going to do is make a copy. So under the file menu, you get the option. That's interesting. It was right there. Okay, hang on. Sorry, I took a moment there. I forgot. I'm not signed in because I'm in an incognito window. So if you don't have a Google account, you can sign in. If you don't have sign in here, if you don't have a Google account, let's see what it does. If we go to sign in, yeah, if you don't have an account, go ahead and create one. It's free. And you can probably register with any email address. It doesn't have to be a Gmail. Now, I do have several Gmail accounts or Google accounts, and they're Gmail, so I'm going to use my photography one. I don't check that a whole lot, so anyway, don't email me there. I'll go ahead and sign in because I have my password. Now, I'm getting a Google verification because it is two-step verified, so I know that only I can log in. I just got texted that number. Two-step verification is really awesome. So now I can log in because I'm verified as that it's me. So now when you see I've logged into my account, and now I can actually, no, I'm sorry. I have to download a copy. So on the top right, I'm logged into my account, but I still need to make a copy. So under the file menu, if you have a Google account, if you need to make one, do that. But then once you're ready, you're going to make a copy of my master and put it. It'll go right into your Google account, into your Google Docs account. So go ahead and click Make a Copy, and it's going to allow you to copy that, and it's going to say copy of. You can probably just delete that. Okay, so that way it says special report, the future and security of Bitcoin. Now, if you already have a lot of other things in your drive, you can make a subfolder. So if you wanted to make a subfolder, let's see, click here, and then you would click in the little go to my drive. That folder is empty. And if you wanted to make another subfolder, let's just do that for practice. Let's call it Bitcoin. Okay, so that would be the Bitcoin information or whatever you want to name it. And let's see, does that? Yeah, that creates it. Now we're in the Bitcoin folder and it's empty. I'm going to select it. And again, you don't have to put it in a special folder, but if you have, a lot of other things, you can put it in your drive or wherever you want. So I'll go back to my drive, choose the Bitcoin folder that I just created, and I will select that. It's already selected. I'll just click that, and it's going to go into the Bitcoin folder. Okay, really not too difficult. Kind of makes sense. You're making a copy of my master, putting it in your Google Doc, and you're naming it, and you're going to click OK. All right, so now I think in this menu here, in the top right, you can see these are all your Google Docs, and I just have, I believe this is the master and this is the copy. What I've done, and these are some other templates that you can start on if you've never used Google Docs, you can use these. But anyway, let's just click on the 9 dots for all the Google apps. We'll find Google Drive and just kind of reload things a little bit better. This is the more normal look. Okay, so you have, it's an online storage, and it has lots of great value and features. But there's my Bitcoin folder that I made, so I'll just double click that, and here's my document. So now I can double click that, and now it'll load, and now I could type a special report or leave that alone. If you want to, you have my permission. If you want to change it to your name, that's fine. I have no problem. This is a very simple document. Now it does have my story, so if you want to spend a little time, type your story in. It's awesome to be able to share your story, and it makes it personal. Now as we come down to page 2, this is where the recipient, whether it's in an email form as a PDF, and I would keep it as a PDF so they can't change it by accident, or you can print it out. So if you print it out, you just go up to the file menu and choose print. Okay, and you can print it. Obviously you want to make the changes, but it's going to show you that it's going to print it out as is. Now you're going to have to you should make your editing changes beforehand. I'll go ahead and click cancel. So on editing the website, just click here once, and then you're going to get this drop down, and you can change it. Now you have to be exactly right. You can't be close to your website. You have to get it exactly right. So for me, let's say, and you've got to change both of these fields. I have mine forwarded on my website. If you don't know what that is, that's okay. Most of my team has a free website that I give them. It's with a wix.com. That link you could put right in there. Now, if you have a forwarded domain or you have a domain of some sort, you can make that change and put your website here, and then you click apply, and it's going to change it. Now if you want, I would always check it. Okay, so when you click on your link, once you've edited, it should go to your domain, and I'll check it. Mine goes to a capture page that I've set up that automates traffic and things like that. So when I click, yep, it went right to my capture page, and that's working perfectly, so I'll just close that. That's how you check and make sure and edit and customize your domain. If you click out here in the white, it'll go away. And then you can edit any more, and whatever I've said here, you're free to change this around. Okay, I don't have any problem with that. But one thing I do kind of stress with my team is knowing what everyone's cause is. You know, what are you trying to do to help mankind and be a better person and bring a better community and things like that. So maybe you're helping a church or a nearby school or a hospital or some non-profit, something like that. I think you should have a cause, and then you can expand on that. Now I like keeping this two pages, because then when you print it, it could be double-sided. Okay, so if you have a color printer, it'll look nice. If you have black and white, that's fine. That's what I use. Then just come down and put in your name, your phone number. If you want to put a phone number, I would. A way they can reach you via email, and then again, just put your website right here. This one won't click. Just type in it. It's not a hyperlink yet. If you hit the enter key after going to the end, it'll go to a hyperlink. So if you undo that, you can just click the undo button. It's easier to edit if it's just like text. And as long as you don't hit a hard return or enter after the .com, it'll stay nice and easy as text. Then you will basically have your 2-page document. And again, you can change it however you see fit. If you want to go past two documents that are 2 pages, that's fine. You'll notice that all the changes were saved. Let me just type a special report, and you'll see it's saving. Now all the changes were saved. That's really nice with Google Drive. And I can actually just go back to the previous tab. Okay, and I can even say close it. So if I come back a day later, an hour later, a minute later, whatever, If I double click that document inside my Google Docs, now it says a special report. So the changes will be saved, and anything you make will be saved, and you can get to it at any point. Remember, you'll log into Google, your Gmail, and you'll have these 9 dots. And the 9 dots represent all the apps you can use within Google Drive or Google, and just click on Google Drive. So, if you're in your Gmail or whatever, you can always pop over to Google Drive, let it load, and your folder, if you've made one, is there. Double click that. There's your document. You can double click that. Make the edits, everything you need to do. Make sure it's exactly the way you want it. You can add images too, and whatever you want. It's totally up to you. Then when you're done, you probably want to download it as a PDF. And then you'll have it on your computer, and you can print it and hand it out, or you can email it. If you email it, I would not blast it. I would write a nice personalized email to someone and say, check out this report, because I strongly would recommend that you go check out my website, and even as a PDF, the link will be clickable, so they can click your link and not mess it up. If they were editing this, which they can't because it's your document, then they would mess it up. So make sure it's a PDF. And again, you just go under File, Download As, and straight over to PDF, and it'll download. You're not seeing it. I have to move that up. It's going to download that as a PDF, and then a real easy way to find it. Just click the little down arrow, and it's not showing, but it says Show in Finder right there. And on a Mac, the Finder is your hard drive, and you can see that right there. I may have another one. That's it. But anyway, there is the document. And if you made an edit, see it says my name right there. It also says a special report. And if you open this, as I'm doing right now, it's an edit. It's a document that is not editable, so you can't type. So it's really nice. It's permanent. And if they click here, they're going to go. I've launched another browser, but it's going to go right to your website.
Hi, this is Chase.
Okay, so awesome stuff. Let's just go back to my main browser, Chrome. So those are the ins and outs of taking this document and getting a copy of it. Making sure you have a Google Drive account, and then once you've got it edited just the way you want it, just go under File, you can download and make a PDF. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this helps. I have sponsored people using this document. It gets enough interest over, and they say, you know what, I want to watch these videos. I mean, they'll watch it in their own time. It's not like, oh my gosh. But then they watch it, and then they are very open to joining, which is awesome. So hope it works well. Don't expect it to be a miracle thing, but it is a nice tool. So hope you enjoy it. Take care for now. Bye.